This program is sponsored in part by the South Bend Education Foundation.
Welcome to The Break, your news and weather in under 10 minutes. I'm Alex Love from Riley High School.
And I'm Lakai Brown from John Adams High School.
Now, for our top stories. 23 years ago, Wednesday, the U.S. faced its deadliest terrorist attacks ever, as we continue to remember and honor the 2,977 people who lost their lives in the September 11 attacks on the World Trade Center and the flight that crashed near Shanksville, Pennsylvania. South Bend schools took time out to remember those from our own family. 2 graduates from John Adams High School were among those who died that tragic day. Katie McCloskey from the class of '94 was in One World Trade Center, while Kathy Hock-Nikoskia was on the American Airlines Flight 11. In addition, there were other remembrances in our community. A memorial walk started at exactly 9:11 in the morning and spawned 21 miles across South Bend. A hero climb in which the Barron County firefighters and community members climbed the bleachers of St. Joe High School. Each of the 2,071 steps symbolized the number of floors in the Twin Towers. Nationally, the FDNY added 32 new names to the World Trade Center Memorial Wall for deaths related to illnesses from the terror attacks.
South Bend Schools recently got a celebrity visit from one of the top people in education. Dr. Amy Lloyd, the U.S. Assistant Secretary of Education, toured the career and technical education programs at Riley and Washington High Schools and South Bend International Airport. During her visit, Dr. Lloyd met with computer science and engineering students as well as some of us in the broadcasting medium program at Riley. Then continued her tour with students considering medical careers at Washington and careers at the airport. The visit emphasized the importance of CTE programs and their impact and celebrated the $5.4 million Perkins Innovation and Modernization Grant.
The first Hispanic Heritage Spirit Week will take place next week, September 16th through 20th. Everyone is welcome to participate. Monday is Loteria, a game similar to bingo with characters instead of numbers. Come as your favorite character. Tuesday is dress like a famous Hispanic artist or musician. Wednesday is Day of the Dead, paint your face like a sugar skull. Thursday is dress like a character from a Hispanic TV show. And Friday is dress like a cowboy or cowgirl.
It's time to head over to the Weather Center with Kyrie Bertalk for a look at this weekend's forecast. Kyrie?
A lazy, hazy sun peeking over Riley High School. That's the name of the game for this weekend. We will have very comfortable temperatures throughout the week. Today with a high of 84, but due to that cloud cover, then shouldn't feel overwhelmingly hot. Tonight will be perfect for a sleepy with the windows open. The cloud cover will remain the same with a low of 64. The weekend will remain the same. In fact, Saturday's high will also be 85, but with mostly cloudy skies and a few showers later on in the day. That will give us a chance for showers heading into the evening, which will also give us a low of 63. Then for Sunday, the chances for showers increase slightly throughout the morning, but it won't cool things off with a high of 85. Again, much of the same for the evening with a continued chance of showers and a low of 61. That's a look at the weather. I'm Kyrie Bertalk. Now back to the news desk.
The Riley Wildcats held their first school-wide event of the year with its increased population for homecoming. Spirits were high as Principal Sean Henderson, the Riley Wildcat, and hosts of cheerleaders and the band welcomed each class into the gym. All Wildcat sports teams were recognized before the football players took center stage for the big game against Penn High School. The homecoming court was also announced. It especially surprised Jocelyn Castillas Lopez, a senior with the Life Skills program, who was named Honorary Prom Queen. Competitions by class years followed with a special appearance by our very own Alex Love in a heated game of musical chairs.
Man, that was intense. For the rest of the story on Riley's homecoming, we go now to Isaiah Packer with sports. Isaiah?
Thanks, Alex. The Riley Wildcats played Penn High School for their homecoming game, but unfortunately, the Wildcats could not pull out the win, losing 35-7 to the Kingsmen. Other games for South Bend City Schools include John Adams losing to Mishawaka Marion 41-2 and Washington losing to Elkhart 69-0. Moving on, we have some great news from the South Bend Schools Athletic Department. BroadcastSport.net is partnering with us once again to provide live video coverage of South Bend football games every Friday night. The company, owned by district teacher John Overmeyer and his crew, will showcase our football teams. For a full schedule of games, please visit www.broadcastsport.net. Finally, here are the football matchups for this upcoming weekend. This Friday, the Riley Wildcats will host Elkhart at 7:30, while John Adams will host New Prairie, also at 7:30. Lastly, Washington will play the Penn Kingsmen at Penn. That's all for this week's sports news. From Sports Zone, I'm Isaiah Packer. Now back to the anchor desk.
That about wraps it up for the break. For more on us or to check out our abbreviated version of the break in Spanish, visit SBS-TVradio.org. I'm Alex Love.
And I'm Lakaya Brown. Have a great weekend.